Hi everybody, Adam here. Today we're taking a look at the new LEGO Minifigure visual history book. Really interesting book overall, but before we take a look inside, one of the key components of this book is the orange LEGO space minifigure that comes with it. Really cool figure. Really like this color for a spaceman. Great. I like all space minifigures personally in that, but it's really cool to see them in different colors, and to get this as an addition to our collection was really worth it, the price of the book alone. Highly recommend the book just for the figure alone, but let's take a look inside to see what the book itself is like. The book contains over 200 pages, and it's broken into different decades and looks at the figures from each decade. So it starts off in the 1970s, and I'm a really big fan of the torso there with the Shell logo on it. Moves into the 1980s. Some definite, great figures in here. I really like the blue spaceman there, the archer, the medieval archer, and then the worker torsos here with the pockets and that I think are really cool as well. Moving into the 1990s, again some really cool familiar figures. And then we head over to the 2000s, the 2010s, and then the recent figures from 2020. Now let's take a look at a couple pages from the book to give you an idea of what the layout is like and the kind of information that they provide. So here you can see we're in 2005, and we can see the LEGO Star Wars and LEGO Vikings figures, as well as the figures from LEGO Dino Attack. Really cool to see all of these figures, but then they do a really good job of providing some history background, breaking down the interesting components of each figure. Interesting facts laid out through there. So you can see, did you know most of the monsters in the Viking sets came from Norse myths? And did you know LEGO Dino Attack was released in Europe as Dino 2010 with some changes to the sets and story? It's cool to see those kind of little factoids and interesting details, in addition to being able to look at all of these cool figures and sort of go back and see how the figures have evolved over time. You can see the first appearance of General Grievous, really cool figure. So really impressive, the level of detail and thoroughness that they provide when going through and looking at these figures. And so another example of what the layout is like in the book, here we've gone to 1999, and we're looking at LEGO Adventures, LEGO Rock Raiders. Really cool to see some of these figures. I don't have a lot of these ones in my collection personally, so it's good to go back and see what these figures were like and what was released around this time. Obviously, you get these LEGO Adventure ones or other themes like this, which pretty iconic, some really interesting details and accessories that came with these figures. And then you can see the Rock Raiders ones as well. So really neat to see all these details and facts. The book even includes details on collectible minifigure series, figures from LEGO Ideas, and it also talks about, you've got Lester, the British minifigure here, which was exclusively available in the London LEGO store. It was very difficult to get for people who weren't over there. And it covers the the German soccer minifigure series. So it's very thorough in its coverage of figures that have come out through various promotions and across different sets or different regions of the world. So it's great the amount of detail that they've packed into this book. So overall, I highly recommend the LEGO Minifigure Visual History book. Super good book on its own in that, but the addition of this cool orange space minifigure makes it, a must buy. It's a great addition to any LEGO fan's collection. Definitely, I know a lot of people are looking to pick up multiples of these figures, but to get the figure and the book together, I think is great value, and I'm very happy with adding this to our collection. Thank you very much for watching our review of this book. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thanks. Bye.